Hello everyone, this is Wayward Daughter. I'm sitting at the river with my best friend Luna, and today we're going to talk about our opinions on kind of what reality is. For me, I think reality is very dynamic and very fluid. It's very much on how you perceive it. So if you have if you're having a lot of bad days and you're just feeling like low mood, of course you're going to perceive your reality as not as fun of a place to live. And I also believe that there's many different realities depending on your moods and how you feel inside and how you feel about yourself. And with that, I don't know, Luna, what do you think?
I definitely agree with what you were talking about. It's very to how we want to customize it in a sense. Like, a lot of people don't tend to realize that we have a lot more control of our own realities than we give ourselves credit for. For example, you can start to really put out the intention to start a business, start something that you care about.
Yeah.
And just by putting out that intention and really staying positive and taking those little steps, you can create your own reality to however you want. It just starts with your mind state.
Yeah, exactly. Your mind state and how you feel inside. So one of the best ways to mold your reality the way you want is to kind of do what feels right for you. So getting to know yourself and who you are and what is true to you, and you can live in accordance to that, and you'll find you'll live a higher quality of life.
Really working on your shadow self too is a big one, because you have to work through your own darkness before you can really appreciate the light that can come into your life.
Exactly, yeah, because otherwise you're just suppressing it and you're burying it, and then you're kind of lying to yourself, so the reality still doesn't look like the best way you want to live it, right? But yeah, you're right, you gotta look into yourself and work stuff out. That's having a relationship with yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I also feel like reality is kind of, again, what we said, it's like a mere reflection of what's going on inside of you. So the people in your lives, look at the people in your lives. What do they represent a part of you that you can recognize in yourself? Mm-hmm. So that's why it's always good to learn from people.
Exactly, and a lot of people are in your life because you made a contract with them in a sense to learn something. So somebody who you could think of as evil or something could actually be put in your life to bring your best self out, but you don't.
Yeah, to kind of teach you. Some people come into your lives to kind of teach you things about yourself, and if they appear like a bad person and stuff, it makes you stop and question things about your life and question things about yourself. So yeah, very true, I like that. Yeah, and that's how you really process stuff and get to know yourself and learn and grow. And I think that's how you would probably want to change your reality or mold it the way you want to live it, because this is your life, right? Our life is our story, and we want to live a good story.
Exactly. And you can only really truly perceive things that you are the vibration of, if that makes sense. A lot of the time, it's either something that you could be doing, something in you that you have to face. And there's so much more, there's so many other realities overlapping our reality that we're in now. It's even proven in science now.
Yeah, exactly. And the way I see it is you have conscious choices to make. So you could choose to do this, go this way or go that way, but in your head, maybe physically in the world you went in this direction, but you're thinking about the other direction. So consciously that reality already exists because you thought about it.
Yeah, and you put energy into the thought of it. Every time you're at a crossroads in your life, you actually create an alternate reality because you put energy into thinking about if you want to do that. So honestly, there is another you in that reality.
Because it's a possibility of thought too, right? Yeah.
But you don't want to go too deep down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. No, you want to live in the moment too. You want to live in the moment for sure. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that too. And that goes with manifestation too. See, these things are all connected. Manifestation is you put intention towards something, thought, intention. Maybe it's a love vibration. If you feel love for it, you're gonna find more of that coming into your life based on your vibration. And so you're inviting more of that into your reality. So that's why it's good to expand your vibration and learn and grow and embrace the things you want to feel in your life.
That's so true, because we honestly have so much more power than anybody wants us to believe, especially at a mass kind of scale, because that's the government's and everybody's worst fears if everybody realized how much control they had.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes we're in places where we don't feel like we're in control, and we get in these victimized states, but we got to realize there's always a choice. It's just sometimes these choices may have consequences, but consequences just help us learn and grow. So if you need to get out of a bad situation or make some life changes, you could think about all the scary things that are going to happen, but think about what's after that, is you've done what you needed to do for yourself to progress through life. Yeah.
Exactly. You don't want to get yourself stuck in that victim mentality, especially when you're almost competing with other people over who has it worse. Because then you're just deepening your own negativity. And
it's like deepening the hole a bit more. So yeah, exactly. You want to just learn to let some things go and get to know yourself and your shadow self and why you have these core beliefs about your life and your reality and yourself. And when you work through that, you'll notice that you're developing more self-love, and then you won't need to worry about competition and things like that. You could just enjoy your living.
Exactly. Competition, honestly, is what makes us all so separate and so much lower, too. It just lowers us down to the ground and not able to meet where we really want to go.
Exactly. It's an uncomfortable feeling, so I say let's just feel like what we want to feel. And if you do have those feelings, then think about it. Just ask yourself why. Don't judge yourself for it, because we all have shadow selves and negative thoughts and beliefs, but just get to know yourself, ask yourself why, and make those changes through that way. And gratitude's a huge thing for that too, is think about the things that are great in your life, and the more you process and think about that, the more it comes to you that way, because you're putting that intention out there.
Exactly. And you're putting out that vibration too, and in a sense, like, a lot of the time you don't realize how to put out a vibration. You're just like, I want this, but that's not putting out the vibration. You're in a vibration of lack if you're saying you want it. So you have to appreciate it, appreciate everything that you already have, and appreciate what could happen.
Yeah, exactly. And just know that you're worth things. Like, you're worth what you desire in this world. That's all I have for today. Do you have anything to add, Luna?
No, that's pretty good, I think.
Okay, well, yeah, thank you so much. This was a really good talk. Talking in the forest.
Having good times.
Yeah. Okay. All right, see you guys.